Tēnā koutou, kia ora everyone. Thank you very much for allowing me to do this. I just want to say, good on you guys for coming here for your freedom of speech. But, it's all about different opinions, this election and all that. Let's not make it personal. Let's not make it too personal, eh? It's like, this is a battle of ideas and all that. So, we don't have to get too in the face of everyone and all that. We don't want to be in your face, So we're just having a bit of music over there, and good on you guys, and good luck for the election.
Good on you, Mike. Appreciate that. You see, we're in the same spirit, on the same team, standing for the same thing: freedom of expression, freedom of speech. And as John said, we need to not see each other as enemies, but embrace each other with love. And even if we disagree, not get triggered. We get triggered and get all emotional. We start doing stupid things, things we regret. We need to keep our emotions and our logic balanced out together. Let the logic inform our emotions, but don't lose your passion, because there's nothing wrong with that too. We need the passion to drive us. All right. Anyone else today? Anyone else? Okay. Good on you, Daniel. This man here is a very strong, virtuous man, fights for the rights of what is right, very tenacious. So welcome, Daniel McIntyre.
Yay, good on you, Daniel.
Hey guys, I'm not a person that's good with words and that, but with New Zealand, I'm starting to see people that watch Channel 1, Channel 3 news and that, it's fake. Like the other day with me and my neighbour, but they saw a Trump hat on the back of my car, you know what I mean? And people say Trump is racist, but Trump, I love him so much, and I never knew my dad, and I wish he was my dad, because I love him so much. And the people the negative, the lefty, Jacinta, I can't talk about it, because, you know what I mean? I'm here every weekend because I love my country so much, and I would do anything, and I love you all. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Daniel's a man of few words, but he's a man of great action, very faithful. So we appreciate you, Daniel, for all the hard work you do, mate. All the hard work you do. Any others today, before we finish up? Alf's passing around a copy of 3 verses out of the national anthem. We'd like to finish traditionally with that. Hey, my friend.
Kia ora tātou. My name's Lawrence. I'm down from Wellington. I just happened to be here, so I come along to this. And I want to honour the speakers. All of them have spoken before, and it was the courage of the last speaker that's got me up here. Because all of us have got something to say. All of us are carrying an internal message of what's good and what's right. And we're here because we know what's happening to us around now is not right. This COVID-19 thing, it hasn't felt right from the get-go. And I'm not going to go into what it might or might not be, but I'm so pleased to see not a mask in the circle, and I don't feel a lot of fear of people not wearing masks, and I think that's a very encouraging thing, and I think that's what we should share in our neighbourhoods and share with those people who are full of fear. I've heard people talking about Channel 1, Channel 2 and whatever they are on television. My suggestion to people would be to turn the damn thing off altogether, because it's nothing less than an out-and-out propaganda machine now. And a message, and the radios, yes, I've been listening to radio to try and plug into the thing. I've been putting myself through talkback for a couple of months now. And the first lockdown was the worst period of my life, and I'm 66 years old, and that first lockdown, my mental health went through the floor, and I survived it, and I just know I wasn't alone in that time. That all around the country, some people were having a ball. It was a holiday, and it was wonderful because they were all getting paid and everything. But there's a lot of suffering going on, and there's a lot of damage been done already, but the good part of it, the silver lining that's on every dark cloud, is that a lot of people really woke up. A lot of people started listening to the alternative news, and there's a lot of language, language that's going around. That's where the spelling of languages, the casting of spells, and we're getting really done over with that by watching the daily broadcasts of the updates of how many tests are showing positive and this and that. This is the worst stuff we can be listening to. I didn't see it in that first lockdown because I wasn't around a television, and I visited a friend and I saw it, and it was sort of like it was all over, We were down to level 2, and I saw my first bit of television, and I saw a report, and I thought, my God, that no wonder there's all this fear. When I go out and I look around, and people are looking at me for not wearing a mask in the supermarket, and I'm like, what is happening? And here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. But what I don't want to hear is people embracing the term conspiracy theorist, because it's a black magic spell. It's a black magic term. Just use the term. I'm an alternative thinker. I'm a critical thinker. I'm asking questions. Why aren't these conversations able to be had that we're getting from doctors all over the world? They're getting no mainstream media at all. And as our speaker previously talked about, the leader of the New Conservatives getting a 30-minute interview in 30 seconds of radio play. And yet every day we're getting Jacinda giving us the latest updates, and whatever the guy's name is who's the so-called doctor, Ashley, someone. It's just nonsense. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. A team of 5 million? Rubbish. I mean, that's what they used for the Rugby World Cup, and it was only 4 million then. It wasn't that long ago. We're not a team of 5 million. But I'd love us to be, and speaking the truth with each other. And what we need to do, because what's happening, what I'm seeing out there, and I reckon I'm quite a good analyst of politics and sport and things, but what I'm seeing is, I'm not seeing destruction of any billboards but these ones. They're on the ground all the time. What's so bad about this lot, the New Conservatives? I haven't seen a single defaced billboard otherwise around. And this time I've come down from Wellington. They're getting hammered. And like the Green Party, we came down past it, they said party vote. That's all they're putting out. It's very clever, party vote. I saw one today, it had the 2 co-leaders on there, and they're looking miserable. And I think, if you're going to have a party, surely you need to be having fun, or at least getting entertained. These people are neither entertaining nor fun, and they're not worth voting for, because they're cheating. They're not what they used to be. So we've got a huge choice amongst the minority parties. I've lost faith in voting. Now, and I get criticised a lot for that, because I've been in politics before.
Go to vote.
That's what people think. They think that's where their power is. It's consenting. Actually, when you vote, you're consenting, and that's one of the ones of the 3. Do not consent. As soon as you're voting, you're consenting to whatever result there is. I'm not encouraging people not to vote at all. Hear me there. But if you're going to vote, as I say, there's 4 parties that